Hey everybody, so it's been a week since the launch of Black Desert on the PS4. Now I, like everybody else, has been spending a lot of time leveling on the PS4 and getting my sorceress geared. So I would like to apologise for the lack of content. I do guarantee that things are going to improve moving forwards. However, as a lot of you will know, the due date for my son is Wednesday this week, so things are dying down a little bit as we get everything sorted. However, I did want to bring a video out today that covers the most recent news that we've had. So it was a little bit strange this week that we didn't get a maintenance a week after the initial launch. Now things did go relatively smoothly, however a stability patch that they attempted to add to the game actually caused a lot of people to DC reliably. This is something that they have fixed now, and I haven't managed to DC at all. Not that it's something you should be trying to manage, but I haven't DC'd since that patch got fixed. Needless to say though, we were expecting an update. Thankfully though, today they have confirmed some information. So the first update will be landing on the 4th of September. Now this update will come with some strange things. To start with, we've just got our Node and Conquest War schedules. So for those of you that are new to the game, Node Wars and Conquest Wars are essentially the end game, or what a lot of people will consider the end game to Black Desert. This is going to allow guilds to fight for nodes, different areas on the map, and also control entire regions. So the regions that are currently going to be up for grabs are Balanos and Serendia. Throughout the weeks from Sunday up until Saturday, you're going to be able to fight for different nodes throughout the regions. These nodes are going to vary depending on which size they are, so between tier 1 to tier 4, and depending on the tiers, they're also going to decide how many people you can take to each node. What I'm going to do though is put the link to this page in the description of the video. It'll allow you to come and check out all of the information on this page. There would be quite a lot for me to go through, and I am going to do this in another video when I cover Node Wars completely. Pearl Abyss, however, have done a really good job of combining pretty much everything you need to know to get started in Node Wars and Conquest into one easy to read page. They do cover things like the basic Node War rules, how to build your base, and also the different structures that you can use for building your base. So we've got things like the annexes themselves, the barricades, recovery centres, the flame towers, hoachas, and the flag factories as well. So there is quite a lot to read and understand. Essentially though, this is going to be a great experience for everybody that's new to the game and is in a PvP guild that are looking to contest regions or contest nodes. It's great that this is coming to the game really early, and it's going to allow guilds to start to show their dominance and give a real feel for where the guilds stand in terms of the hierarchy on the server. Conquest War is a whole other thing, so unlike Node Wars, Conquest Wars only take place once a week. These take place every Saturday, and providing that you have a tier 4 node, you're able to contest either Balanos or Serendia, the current two regions available. The guilds that hold these regions are then going to be getting the taxes for the entire region. This is a large amount of money, and it's going to be fantastic for the guilds that hold these regions because they're going to be able to pay that money out to their members. Ultimately, any of the top PvP guilds are going to be vying for these regions, so it's going to be good to see who turns up for these first Conquest Wars. I myself and the guys at Exile are really looking forward to seeing what happens in terms of Node Wars from the 4th of September onwards, and also seeing who turns out for the Conquest Wars, especially in week 1. Now this isn't all that's been added to the game, so there is also going to be access to the Tribute Wagon. So this is essentially free money for anybody that's around. 2 hours before the Conquest War starts on a Saturday, the Tribute Wagons are going to set their way towards Calphion from Velia and Heidel. Anybody that's on the server can attack these wagons and they will get a chance at getting some money. The only problem with this is that as soon as you attack the wagon, you instantly flag for PvP. Now there's no karma and there's no negative side effects to killing people at the wagon. However, what it does turn into is a literal free-for-all where everybody chases down the wagon, tries to hit it as many times as they can and earn as much money as possible. Now it'll be interesting to see how the PS4 handles this, and again with the whole Node Wars and Siege Wars, seeing where the stability lies with the console will be an interesting factor. So other than the Conquest Wars and the Node Wars, they did also add a second page. Now this page just says new package and 7-day loyalty event, or 7 loyalty events, sorry. So the new package is actually an interesting one for new players that don't mind spending a little bit of money. And for 2,000 pearls, you'll get 3 pets. So the penguin pet for all of the fishes out there, and we've also got the bird and the snow dog. If nothing else, this pet value pack, or this pet pack has a lot of value in it. Ultimately, if you don't already have pets and you are thinking of buying pets, when events like this are on, it's definitely worthwhile. Also, if you don't already have tier 4 pets, considering using these pets to level up your existing pets is definitely something that you're going to get some mileage out of. For those of you that aren't looking to spend on pets or anything on the Pearl Shop, I would be ready with your pre-orders because it's very likely that these pets are also going to hit the marketplace. So definitely be on the lookout for the new pets on the 4th of September. Now, if you've been playing since launch, you'll have probably built up a readily available store of loyalty points. Unless, like me, you've been wasting it on pet food, you should have a couple of hundred saved up. So loyalty, you get 100 every day, and during this event, there will be items available on each of the days listed, and these will be available for just 7 loyalty. Now, things like the aliens tiers you can hit or miss, but an item drop increase scroll, or 2 of them, a sealed combat book for 7 days, Artisan's Memory and Valk's Cry, and even a Blessing of Camasylvia for 7 days, all for just 7 loyalty. These things are definitely worth picking up. You really want to make sure that you're logging in if you're not playing, or at least making sure that you're checking in and picking these up when they become available. But the last thing I want to draw your attention to is this very sneaky little post that they've put on the upcoming update. So nowhere anywhere else does it mention the 2 new classes, and unfortunately they haven't confirmed which 2 classes. However, what you'll notice is that they've put a little upcoming update that basically says, since you read the article, we thought you'd give you an idea of what will be coming in Wednesday's Black Desert PS4 update. And they casually drop that yes, the Node War Preseason is going to be coming. You'll be able to battle up to 100 versus 100 and take ownership of different parts of the Black Desert world, which we already knew. They'll be revealing more information soon. Ironically, this post came after the other post, but that's okay. It's this bit. We're also releasing 2 new classes with this update. So this was a little bit of a hidden snippet that if you didn't read all the way through the post, you might not be aware of. Hopefully you're somebody that does watch my videos all the way through, and if so, you'll now be aware that this is definitely confirmed. We will be having 2 new classes only 2 weeks into the PS4 release. This bodes really well for the content update schedule, and I'm really looking forward to seeing which 2 classes we get, and also how the rest of the schedule unfolds. Anyway guys, as always, thanks very much for watching. I am sorry about the lack of content lately. I will be back to normal in the coming weeks, but I have been sick myself, and also, as I said, with the baby being due, there's been a whole lot of things to do. If you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, and as always guys, I'll catch you in the next video.